Hello Blood Bowl fans. So, I finally did it. I've made the crazy team for the ReBBL Rookie League, and I've made a serious team for the ReBBL Rookie League. Like I said, every game that I play in the spin leagues I will record here, though for the next 2 weeks I'm quite busy, so even if I do play you guys, the videos may take a little while to come out, at least for the next 2 weeks. Let's start with the serious team, because that means that you'll watch both teams, I guess. So I went for Orcs. Yeah, red-faced Orc. Good. Right, let's just fix that quickly. I went for Orcs, because Orcs are the team that I've played. Orcs are the team I played the very first game I played in Blood Bowl, which was on the tabletop, actually. And I want to come back to playing them seriously again a little bit, though I don't want to compete with them just yet. So we'll play an Orc team that can grow in the Spin League. I've gone for 4 Blitzers, 4 Black Orcs, Lineman, Goblin, and Thrower. A lot of people underestimate the Thrower, but to be honest, if Orcs can pass, they're quite scary. And with this combination of pieces, Orcs can pass. I think that even from the start I'll be pretty solid with this setup. I've played this setup many times. It's one of my favorites. I don't like the Troll, so I replace it with a Lineman. I don't like having 3 Linemen, so I like having the pieces that can move about. Eventually I will take a bench as well of probably 2, an extra Goblin and an extra Lineman. And with this build you can have 3 rerolls, but you can't have, or you can have 2 rerolls and Apothecary. That's also an option. And I haven't signed Sponsor yet, so let's get that done. I'm still going to sign Spike, even though I'm playing with you guys, I'm still going to sign Spike. So, that's the Orcs, the ReBBL Rounders. And team value 1000 to start with, let's get smacking, as their team motto. And for the slightly silly team, or the very silly team according to some of the more experienced coaches, but you know what, I don't care. You may be surprised what I can do with this kind of team. So, the Bony Braves, Khemri. What makes them silly? Well, there's no Tomb Guard. That's what makes them silly. So, we're going to go for a ball-moving Khemri team, which is an oxymoron, I think, but that's fine. So, team motto, what's a Tomb Guard? Team value 1000, and we've got 13 pieces in this roster. 2 Blitzrals, 2 Throwrals, and then all skeletons. I've gone for 4 rerolls because picking up the ball is hard, though I think my main focus when playing this team is going to be ball control. It's not going to be about trying to do damage, because without the Tomb Guards, well, I can't, basically, so... And I will eventually have a full roster, to be fair, just so I can lose pieces without going down. That'll be the main point. This is kind of similar to the Stumblers I used to play, but this time we have all skeletons as opposed to zombies and skeletons, and we do have some strength, and we do have some basic ball handling abilities. In the wrong order, I was pointing at them the wrong way around. Actually, even though this team sounds completely ridiculous and like I'm just guaranteed to lose, I actually think these are stronger than my Stumblers, and I play well with the Stumblers, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, if you want to play me, give me a shout in Spin and choose which team you want to play, and we'll have a go. Thanks guys, see you on the pitch. Bye bye.